the Guam Hotel and Restaurant Association, along with several of their members, starting at the Tsubaki Tower all the way down to the Hilton. The entire hotel row and many, many points in between are hosting tourism waves. Now, this is extending our island hospitality, our island virtues, basically our food, our music, our spirit, and they are doing this throughout Hotel Row, as I said. Now look at this. Many of the members of the GHRA are doing this, including Domo Pacific in Tamuning, and right here in Tumon, Dusit Place, the Guam Plaza, Guam Reef Hotel, the Hard Rock Cafe, the Hilton at the end of Hotel Row, the Hyatt, JCB International, PIC right at the midpoint, the Westin right behind me, and the Tsubaki Tower, as I said. A lot going on over here, and again, the members are extending the hospitality Guam is so known for, our chief export good, letting passers-by, locals, military, and of course, visitors to our wonderful island know that we are here for them, and the Hafaday spirit is alive and well, and it's a wonderful time as Tourism Month kicks off officially.
But I praise God that they pushed me and put me in places where I never thought I would ever be.
High Water's Liwa Davis also shared a message to the younger audience.
You feel is calling you, you should just do it, you know, and don't let yourself or other people, you know, tell you otherwise.
And Guam's own Star KPB shared that she may or may not be dropping some original music tomorrow night. So if you haven't already grabbed your tickets, Clutch Music is still selling physical tickets, and you can visit at clutch.music on Instagram for the latest updates. Now for a look at your world at home. Here's a view from Tamuning.
Summer's here, Guam. Get ready for sun-soaked days with Kmart. From beach gear to backyard barbecue essentials, Kmart has it all at prices that keep your wallet cool. Stock up on snacks and fun kids activities to keep them entertained. Kmart is Guam's one-stop shop for summer fun. Plus, military and frontline workers save more with our exclusive discounts every day. Shop now for your summer essentials at Kmart, the 24-hour superstore. Summer vibes, Kmart style.
Is your child having difficulty walking, talking, playing and learning like other children? As parents, we ask ourselves, what should I be doing? If you are worried about your child's development, the Guam Early Learning Council is here to help. Simply dial 311 Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., excluding holidays, to get resources and valuable information.
Pizza Hut is about to hook you up with more of what you love. Because when you order any pizza, we'll hook you up with a free pizza later. That's a pizza now and a free pizza later. Get even more with the Hut Hookup. Order now, only on the Pizza Hut app. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Wesley kicks out. Simon, big three. Oh, baby!
heartbreak, keep the smile on your face. The moments you can't replace, and I'll be around. Whoa, you can count on me. You can count on me for life.
Wherever life takes you, we're always here for you. Calvo's Insurance. Count on us for life.
Bye. I wish they could move back home.
Should we build on a honeymoon?
Yes. Yes.
First Hawaiian Bank knows that family comes first. That's why our bankers work with you to make your what ifs a reality. Personalized service and digital tools, all under one roof when you bank on the best. First Hawaiian Bank. It all starts with yes.
Foodie Call is served fresh, presented by Pepsi. Burgers, better with Pepsi.
Howdy guys, welcome back to another edition of Foodie Call. I'm Kobe.
I'm Shaylee, and we're here at Fizz & Co.'s new location here at Don Don Donkey.
Yeah, and a big congratulations on their grand opening. Yay!
So today we have their 12-inch New York hot dog, their bacon and cheeseburger, and then their chili cheese fries. Cheers!
Cheers!
Wow, that's really good. I love me a caramelized onion. It's not too spicy either.
It's not. Cheers.
That's really good.
That's a go-to right there. All right, guys, before we move on to our last item, we're going to have a Pepsi rate because hot dogs and burgers are always better with Pepsi. Cheers.
All right, and finally the burger.
This is a great toy.
That's a classic burger.
You can never go wrong with a bacon cheeseburger. All right, guys, that wraps up another edition of Foodie Call.
Thank you to our friends at Pepsi for sponsoring the segment and Fizz & Co. for taking care of us.
Be sure to check them out here at Donkey from 10 to 10 every day, or at their Agani location, which are open Monday to Saturday, 10 to 8, and Sundays, 10 to 6. Bye!
Foodie Call is served fresh, presented by Pepsi. Burgers, better with Pepsi.
Writing books, my friends, is a labor of love. It's not a very easy process, but very, very good if you're doing creative work, if you're telling a story in any fashion. It is awesome, and there's a book launch coming up, so check it out. I want you to make sure to make plans on June the 14th, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. over at Doucet Place. It's across from the aquarium because there is a book being launched by our friends from UOG Press, Always Never Knowing. All right, make sure to grab yourself a copy because this is very, very creative. It's an expression of art, and I want you guys to check it out. That's going to be really, really cool. And congratulations to UOG Press on their latest publication. All right, Kids Fishing Derby is a time-honored tradition here. This has been going on forever, right? And the next iteration is coming up. So if you are a kid and you are an angler, whether you're an experienced fisherman or you want to fish your kid or you want to get into it for the first time, check out the Fishing Derby. Learn how to do it. This is super, super awesome. It's our friends at Department of Ag, and they're running this. So make sure to show up for the safety briefing and send that message to leilani.duenas@doag.guam.gov if you have any questions whatsoever. And we will see you there, and hopefully you bring in the big catch. And Elevate is coming up, everybody. You got maybe 40 hours to secure your tickets, all right? Score those tickets and then show up at the Phoenix Center because they will be having shows at 1:30 and 6. Make sure to check it out. GuamTime.net is where you need to go for world-class entertainment from the Skip Entertainment Company. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. We'll see you out there at these awesome events. Happy birthday on this Friday to Kylie Shoko. Happy birthday, my baby. Mommy loves you always, my princess, and I am so very proud of you. Happy birthday, Kylie. William Jr. Pareto.
Stone Creamery birthday cake winner.
Where this week goes to.
Okay, Emmy Joe Hill, you want to look out for a DM from us at KUAM News because we are going to let you know how you can pick up your Cold Stone Creamery birthday cake. We hope you enjoy. We hope it cools you down on this hot island weekend, and we hope you share with your friends because it is your extended birthday present. Want to wish your special someone a happy birthday? Just click the QR code here on your screen or email birthdayclub@kuam.com.
And that's your primetime show. Thanks for watching. I'm Destiny Cruz-Langus. Have a safe weekend and stay beautiful.
Ali, Mogisin, Hafaday Zantiro, Rananim, Kaselelie, Lengwo, and Yakwe. And welcome back to the One Micronesia Show. In this episode, we're gonna go all out on nothing micro about Micronesia. Now, first up, we do a sit down with cast and crew. We sit down with Sultry and Lala to talk about what this show is bringing to Guam. Nothing micro about Micronesian. And here with me today, I do have Sultry and Lala with me today. Thank you guys so much for taking the time. I know you guys probably just landed, what's it, yesterday?
Yesterday morning.
From Saipan?
Yes. Yeah.
How was Saipan, by the way?
It was so beautiful over there. I had been to American Samoa 2 years ago, and it reminded me so much of it. So it felt like home, you know.
Yeah, it's been over 20 years since I've been back to the Marshall Islands, so it felt really nice to be in the Marianas and to be in Micronesia for the first time in 2 decades. And the love was so massive from people that were visiting, as well as people that were part of the Flame Tree Arts Festival that we attended and performed at.
Let's talk about some of the reactions from the people over there, about how they view the show and what they're taking away from it.
We got a lot of really touching, heartfelt responses. People posted on Facebook how they laughed, how they cried, how they just felt pretty much emotional waves throughout the show. I think the biggest thing of all was that people were seeing their own people on stage, and I think that was the most touching part.
Yeah, we had a soft opening on Thursday that played the full show in a 60-minute, and then we had a break on Friday just to vend and connect with the community, and Saturday and Sunday we did half of the show, the first half and the second half. And during the soft opening on Thursday, there was such a beautiful reception of leaders, voyagers that were coming from Guam that came by canoe, and people from many different cultures resonating, people that have visited the Micronesian islands, but also folks that have never been to some of these islands, really eye-opening experiences for them. And one big takeaway, I would say, from people that don't identify as Micronesian but are from Micronesia was that trying to find and fight the internalized racism and finding pride within the umbrella term of Micronesian and not just like siloing into our ethno-linguistic groups, because a lot of folks who are not from FSM have been told to not claim Micronesia as a region. So it was beautiful to see that shift, and a lot of people of all ages were crying. And the children, by Sunday, they were reciting the play verbatim, because some of them had seen our rehearsals and some of them had seen the Friday show or the Thursday show, and so it was nice to hear young kids just like repeating their lines after seeing it just once.
Talk about how it all started, the idea to bring this story to life.
Yeah, I'll touch on that. So Ova Saupeng and Leilani Chan are our artistic directors. Leilani Chan is our founding director. And the two of them really saw the value in highlighting Micronesian stories. So they started with they started with Masters of the Current, which is a previous show. And that toured around 2017 to 2022. And that made its way here in Guam. This is the offshoot. Nothing Micro Micronesia is really diving deeper, because once the community was able to see the show, they felt there was more to share, especially particularly around the policing of Micronesian youth in Oahu and the discrimination that's happening as more people come for medical relief and more people come for education, and because of climate change, you know, not being able to access fresh water is definitely something many of our islands are experiencing. So that larger population coming in is creating some dynamics within the local and indigenous populations of places like Oahu. And so they felt it was necessary to highlight that story. And so what we've done is even during Masters of the Current, but as well as our development for Nothing Micro About Micronesia, we've been doing workshops from California to Oahu to Big Island, working with intergenerational communities, church groups, schools, community organizations to gather stories, to ask for permission to highlight and amplify their experiences through these narratives that are now shown in the play. So a lot of these, some of these lines, majority of the script are direct words and inspirations from our workshops, as well as Ova and Leilani's visit to Micronesia, and many of our participants who are from these various regions all over the region of Micronesia. So it's not just one story. We try to cover as much as possible. It's not every story as well, but it's pretty broad sweeping and how's the experience been for you in being part of?
Oh my goodness. So I was finishing up one of my productions over at Windward Community College, and my mentor, Tari Kinoshita, was the one who recommended me for this play. They needed someone to replace Soso, the character that I play now. And that's pretty much how I just got into this production. I had hesitated on taking the part of Soso because I'm not Micronesian. But when I opened up to one of our cast members about it, she said it was important as a Polynesian for me to play this role so I could unite the Polynesian and Micronesian communities. I also like to think of it as my way of, how should I say it? Maybe like apologizing or advocating for my like Hawaiian voices. It wasn't until I was a part of this play that my eyes had been opened to the discrimination and racism towards Micronesians on Oahu in Hawaii. And I'm like, we're not supposed to do that to each other. We're all Pacific Islanders. We all come from the same oceans. We're all from islands, you know? So that's pretty much what this experience has been for me.
All right, well, before we getting towards the end here, I want you guys to sell the show, but sell it in 3 words. What would it be?
I'd say representation.
I'll take the 3 words. I'll say making lasting impact.
Ladies, before I let you guys go, any closing remarks, anything you guys want to leave with the people of Guam watching right now?
I'm really grateful for this opportunity to help advocate for Micronesian voices. I'm grateful for the team that put this together, and I'm grateful that people are coming to see our show. You know, it really means a lot that like we're here for them. You know what I mean? See them, hear them.
I just want all of our community, especially Micronesian folks, to know that this show is for you. This show is just a starting point. This is our offering as artists to the community. But our biggest goal is that the community takes ownership and also sees themselves and sees their potential and takes the show and these experiences to the next level. Because this is not just for us to display art, but for us to engage in a meaningful exchange with each other that makes a lasting impact.
Thank you so much to Soso and Sultry for stopping by for that quick one-on-one before the big show of Nothing Micro about Micronesia. We're going to take a break, but when we come back, we go meet the cast of the show. We'll be right back.
Honey, do you want some milk?
Do you ever wonder how your favorite products make their way into your local stores? Most arrive on state-of-the-art Matson vessels that transport containers of food, household items, equipment, and supplies into the islands every week. Because we know that you depend on us, we work closely with our partners to ensure that our shipments arrive on time, all the time, so you can find your favorite products when you need them. We transport the region's most precious cargo that supports successful businesses and promotes a better quality of life for our families. Matson is proud to have been the hometown shipping carrier for Guam, the CNMI, and Micronesia for the past 25 years, and you can count on us to be here for generations to come.
The One Micronesia show continues, and now we meet the cast of Nothing Micro about Micronesia. We caught up with a cast of Nothing Micro about Micronesia, a powerful ensemble of voices bringing truth to the stage. Each of them carries a piece of our shared story, the struggle, the displacement, the deep pride of being from the islands. These are more than just roles, they're lived experiences.
Hi, my name is Ko Shop, and I come from Lukano. My family lives in Weno at the moment, and I play Kai in Nothing Micro about Micronesia.
Kasadelia. My name is Tristan Cassiani, and I'm from the beautiful islands of Pohnpei. and I play Freedom in Nothing Micro About Micronesia.
Foodie, my name is Kathy Martin. I'm from Chuk, and I play Mama Kiwin and Tinana, the grandma, in the play Nothing Micro About Micronesia.
I was not really adamant on joining. I thought it was kind of fake. I thought it was inauthentic because I see a lot of misrepresentations of me and our people, especially in Honolulu. So I just wasn't really into it until I was encouraged by my professor to come into the auditions and workshops. And that led me to being in the Hilo workshop where we worked on the play, and that got me the part.
So Freedom is a Micronesian boy, Chukis, Punapan, but mostly Micronesian. You know, we are all one, Micronesia. Freedom moved to Hawaii, first time in Hawaii, and he's going to school. He's finding a hard time to navigate a new life. Imagine coming from a small village, a small island, and being dropped into a big city. Like, the culture shock. Like, for me, I resonated a lot with my character.
The role that I played in the in the show is Mama Kiwin. Mama Kiwin is a mother, the mom and the auntie that at the same time was struggling with work and making sure that she is taking care of the kids when the kids are in trouble at school. So she has to run from work to school to make sure that, you know, she gets the kids. But then, you know, part of it was she got to the point where, English is kind of hard for her, you know, language barriers. Tinana that I play is the grandma that hold a role and hold all the knowledge from within the families. It might be someone that had already done work forever, I mean long time, but then she chose to be home because she wants to take care of the home, the village, the island, and she has all the knowledge to share with everybody else, especially the young ones. So we want to play that because many times our young ones, youth, when you need something, when you can't find the answer, those are the ones that you need to find the answer from. Yeah.
While many in the cast carry and live Micronesian experiences, two members, Lala, who plays the pivotal role of Soso, and Mr. Ova, who portrays both a Hawaiian reporter and a local ally of the Micronesian community in Hawaii, are not of Micronesian descent. Yet, through deep empathy and understanding, they help amplify the truths of our people. This is more than performance. It's solidarity, healing, and a shared purpose.
Aloha, my name is Ova Saupang, and I play the role of, Kanar Kahala / Manu Kaulike, as well as many other characters in the play. So I play multiple characters in Nothing Micro About Micronesia. I am also the co-director and co-producer and co-writer with Leilani Chan for this production with Theater Productions.
I'm Lala Fefili. I'm originally from Kahuku, Oahu, and I play Soso in Nothing Micro About Micronesia.
Now, it all started with us meeting, Senta Sound Kiku, who is a leader in the community. She's amazing, amazing woman. And meeting her and then hearing about the connections of just the struggles that Micronesians are facing in terms of discrimination made me think of my years growing up as a refugee from Laos and facing similar types of discrimination, and so that for me was the genesis of wanting to work in Hawaii and to work in this story, to work about this story. Why is Hawaii not providing this aloha for these people?
And I just like to, I've mentioned this in some interviews before, but I like to think of this as my way for advocating for Native Hawaiian people, as my way of apologizing for the way that Micronesians are being discriminated against in Oahu. And I hope those who are discriminating, I hope they see me in this play, and I hope they realize that we're not supposed to turn against each other. Like I've said, we're from the same ocean. Like we're stronger together rather than apart.
I guess the message I would like to instill in the youth is, you are here, I see you, we're taking this place on stage, we're telling your stories.
I like to say be proud, but don't have too much pride. Know your identity, know who you are. There's nothing micro about you.
So it's really important that you come out and you share who you are and say, I'm from here, because representation is important.
Micronesian youth and just Pacific Islanders, I hope when they see this play, I hope they feel seen. I hope they feel heard. I hope they feel properly represented on stage. I hope they feel inspired.
My message that I would like to share from the show is that, you know, everyone, I feel, wants to be heard, wants to be listened to. And if you can validate each other as human beings, I think that is the most important thing. You know, validation, right? I hear you. I understand your struggle. You know, how can I help? That would be my message for everyone. And, you know, our play specifically is focused on the Micronesian community, but it really extends beyond that to every culture and community. It's a universal story.
In their words, we hear echoes of home. In their performances, we feel the weight of what it means to leave everything behind and yet still hold on to who we are. Their passion is proof that storytelling heals, and that when we speak our truth, the world listens. Amazing stories about the cast of this amazing show. We're going to take a break, but when we come back, we take you into the show. We'll be right back.